with the governors of some provinces promising a toughening up on sugarcane burning and waste burning too. The air pollution levels around much of the country are soaring. Seeing the air pollution index in Bangkok this morning at Lat Krabang hitting 218, and in our own city of Pattaya recording 160, which is far from healthy. To put that in some perspective, Phuket, with little in the way of industry, registered just 53 at the same time. The issue of smog, combined with the promise of drought, is now a critical issue for the government. But both depend on weather changes, which is not in the forecast. Those with breathing issues are recommended to wear masks outdoors in polluted areas. This is an Asia-wide issue, seeing rates in India soaring, and in commercial regions of China, the smog is the worst of all. Vehicles with high emissions are expected to be seriously regulated in many Thai city centres, and one source of intense fumes is of course the coaches, which clog the highways and churn out huge clouds of smoke too. Yesterday, Bangkok was listed as the 8th worst city in the world for air quality, this according to statistics that were released by a mobile phone application. A 32-year-old British man remains hospitalised in Phuket in an isolation ward as medics there believe he may have contracted the Chinese coronavirus that has been spotted in several Chinese tourists already. Real figures from China are not likely to be released as the fear of epidemic there is rising, but tourists are being monitored on arrival, and even within China, officials check passengers on internal flights before they're allowed to leave the plane in some instances. Somebody who snapped a couple copulating in a Bangkok university campus and posted their video clip online is getting attention. It seems that what they caught on camera wasn't a passionate couple, but perhaps a pair being filmed themselves to sell the footage online. The local police claim they'll get to the bottom of the matter quickly, as they have extreme details of both participants, and that could lead to an early arrest. Meanwhile, at home and in Pattaya, an emergency services treated an American found at a hotel fire escape, bleeding and surrounded by booze bottles. He was hospitalised at 6 o'clock this morning. Roadworks continue to congest the city and are predicted to continue for weeks, if not months, as the all-out let's dig everywhere at the same time approach continues. Those few roads unaffected are clogged too by wily locals avoiding the construction areas. As we've said before, shopping out of town is best, and with stores like Big C on the Sukhumvit stocking more than usual, the city's a place to avoid on four wheels right now. Is there a shortage of bitumen, tarmac, labour, or the will to work? That's the question being asked by many residents and drivers around the road from Maprachan Lake to Huayai this week. 2 months ago, the roadwork teams dug up the road surface, mainly damaged during construction of the new, yet-to-open bypass, and step 2 was the replacement of tarmacking. A few hundred yards was done, then nothing. 3 kilometres of dangerous, dusty and unmarked roads are unsafe for bikes and small cars right now, but they haven't seen any more work done since way before Christmas. So, yet another road to avoid if you can. And with the Met Office promising highs today of around 30, a pleasant sunny day, dropping down to 24 this evening. That is the local and national news from Fab FM. For videos and of course to keep up with fabulous Pattaya, visit alwayspattaya.com.